All right, today's lesson is proving triangles congruent by using side, angle, side. Let's first look at the definition of what side, angle, side means. If two sides and the included angle of a triangle are congruent to two sides and the included angle of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. What that means is you have to establish that two sides have the same length, but the included angle means the angle has to be between the two sides. Here's one side that's congruent, and here's the other side. You have to show that these two sides are the same length, but the angle included has to be the same measure. And that's all you need to show. All right, show that the two triangles are congruent, given C is the midpoint of BF and segment AC is congruent to segment CE. So, if C is the midpoint of BF, that means BC has to be the same length as CF. And if AC is congruent to CE, that means that these two, AC and CE, has the same length. If you look at this figure, you notice that you have a pair of vertical angles. Vertical angles are always congruent. So we have established side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. Therefore, the two triangles are congruent. Show that the two triangles are congruent, given that BD bisects angle CDA, and that CD is congruent to DA. So, if BD bisects angle CDA, that forms two congruent angles. That means these two angles have to be the same measure. And if CD and DA are congruent, that means they have the same length. So you almost have side, angle, side, but we're missing this side. We have to show that BD is the same length on both triangles. And you can show that by the reflexive property, which states that every segment is equal to itself. BD is the same segment in both triangles. Therefore, I have established again side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. Therefore, the two triangles are congruent. Let's look at one more. Show that the two triangles are congruent, given that the segment HJ is a perpendicular bisector of KI. So, a perpendicular bisector means that the segment HJ is going to intersect KI at 90 degrees. But it's going to split it into two equal parts, which means that KJ is the same length as JI. Again, HJ is the same segment in both triangles. Therefore, HJ equals itself. If this is 90 degrees, this has to be 90. Therefore, we establish side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. So the two triangles are congruent. This concludes our lesson for today.